what's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Richie representing the Midwest 219 stand up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all?
This is your girl Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Black.
You know this is right here. Trigger Trench in the
Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the shop, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV live with Greg and the crew.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg, Dope Living TV live. Man, a lot of stuff going on, y'all. A lot of stuff going on. Anyway, started off, the views that are expressed in this Dope Living TV live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Having said that, we, as always, want to thank you guys for always supporting Dope Living TV live. We love you guys. I mean, we would be nothing without you. I'm going to sneeze in a minute. So as soon as it gets ready to come out, I'm going to let y'all know, all right? But we here it comes. All right, so got that out the way. And you know, when you sneeze, another one always follows. All right, so we're gonna wait on that one because it's gonna come. Bree says, let's go. That's right, Bree. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. No, I didn't say it myself. Gina said it. All right. Speaking of Gina, let me put Gina on. I'm just talking.
That's okay. You was doing fine by yourself.
Man, I never do fine by myself.
Well, I don't want to catch those germs you're sneezing around.
No, I'm good. I actually had, as I was setting up, because I just got here, because shout out to the Steele family. Little sis Ramona died suddenly, unexpectedly, and they had a funeral today. Got a chance to see my little brothers that ain't little no more. They big guys, okay? So shout out to the family of Ramona Steele, all of those guys. Got a chance to see Emmanuel and Ed. You might know her. Got a chance to see Emmanuel and Ed and the rest of the family. And it's always good when family gets together, okay? But we need to do it on a more consistent basis.
Well, my condolences to them. Hey, Bree.
Yeah. Anyway, today we're going to be we're coming up on Juneteenth, which is it's a celebration. It's we've overcome. You know, it's a celebration of us overcoming. Am I right, Gina?
Yep, that's right.
And basically, Juneteenth is celebrated on June the 19th. All right. And it's now a federal holiday in the United States, of course. And it commemorates the emancipation of enslaved African Americans. And it's also nowadays we observe it for the African American culture. But tonight on this show, we want to celebrate those entrepreneurs, those African American entrepreneurs that are doing their thing, that are out living their dream, that are out there making it happen. We need you guys to just send us your information while we're on the show.
Yes, or even if you don't have anything, someone you may know. That's support right there, and we will promote them tonight on the show.
We're definitely going to promote. We just want to. That's basically what we're going to do tonight. Promote. Again, Juneteenth is a holiday that commemorates the ending of slavery in the United States, the Emancipation Day. So, because of that, we're able to do the things that we're doing now. You know, because before that, you know, it was rough. They gave us a cruise on a ship and didn't tell us we had to fight for it. Didn't tell us it was time to work.
Some of them didn't make it to land, no.
Did not make it. We also got to give our condolences to my sister, Lena.
Thank you.
I asked her, did she really want me to do this? She said, "Yep, do it." So I need you all to give your undivided attention, and let's run this clip for my little sister Gina. There we go. That was Gina's dog, the inspiration for her whole platform, Alpha's Adventures. Her dog passed, was it yesterday?
Last night, yeah.
Last night after the show, right? So she watched the last show and left us. But, sometimes when, if you've had a family pet for a long time, they're no longer a pet, they're family, period. And it hurts just as bad when they're gone as it does with anybody else. So our condolences to you, little sis.
Thank you.
Everybody say what's up to the life coach, Jeff Relaford.
Ooh, my
Hey,
face too
Coach.
big. My face too big. What's going on?
Everybody say hey to the most creative guy I know, Mo B.
Hey, Mo B.
What's up, Mo?
What's going on, y'all?
Yeah, today, man, we just want to celebrate, man. There's a lot of, bad things that are going on, deaths. Yeah, but, we got to look at the bright side. Those people, that person, even Gina's family member, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants us to just sit and wallow in pity and sadness and this and that. We got to keep moving because, especially with Gina, because that's what Alpha's Adventure was about. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole, that's the template right there. So,
Yeah.
we're going to keep going and keep moving. So, again, we're celebrating this Sunday, Juneteenth, which is now a federal holiday in the United States. And again, it's observed for celebrating African-American culture and commemorates the emancipation of African Americans. You guys got anything to say about Juneteenth?
Well, it's been about time, but the biggest thing about Juneteenth is this: it being a holiday now, it gives us the chance to update the narrative of blacks. It gives us it's an opportunity to not let somebody else say, okay, this is Juneteenth and we're gonna celebrate slavery. No, we're not celebrating slavery. We're gonna celebrate something totally different. What we're gonna do is celebrate our accomplishments. That's what I think Juneteenth should mean.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of them taking a narrative and them putting Juneteenth out there the way they want to put Juneteenth. Hey, Kevin Mack.
Yeah, everybody say
hey, K-Mac.
What's going on, fam?
What's going on, Kevin?
Real good. So we're talking about Juneteenth, but we want to celebrate everybody that's doing anything. So we're definitely going to celebrate the platforms that you guys are doing, because you guys are in the auspicious group called the Black Entrepreneurs. So we want to celebrate that, man, because it's important that we know what Juneteenth commemorates and what it's about. But it's also important to let everybody know that, out of all of that struggle comes accomplishments. All right. Mm-hmm. And this is what we are here. We're proof of what that did. Do we still struggle? Of course we do, but we do it beautifully right here on DopelivenTV Live. All right. Bree says, absolutely, Gina. I had my little dog. She passed away. It took years for me to get another.
I'm sorry, Bree.
I'm sorry to hear that.
All right. Ron Reed says, my heart goes out to you, Gina. I didn't understand until I got my first dog in my 20s. He almost died and my heart was hurting. He lived. Then my wife gave him away when I went to go work in Canada.
Aww.
That's terrible.
To the one
I'm sure she gave him to a loving family, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, I just sat up here and I looked at the chat. Sorry, when I first came on, y'all. I'm trying to recuperate. It's been a long week for me. It's been a very long, rough week for me. But yeah, my phone's been down. So when I looked at the chat and I just kind of came on through the computer and everything, I saw that. So yes, Gina, my heart goes out to you and your dog.
Thank you.
We just saw Alpha. What was that? A couple weeks ago, he was just out here barking at us and everything.
Oh Lord, have mercy! He was at the house.
Yeah, I said it. We was at the house and we ate that bone with that little bit of chicken on it. I ate it all too. It was good.
So he died of old age, Gina?
No, he died suddenly. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
I'm sorry for your loss. That's like losing a family member.
Thank you, Kevin.
Chicken.
He got a piece of chicken. Oh my gosh.
That looked like it come from Sharks, didn't it? I hope not J&J's, because J&J's ain't good. But
Sharks isn't either.
Man, and shout out also to Imogene Metcalf and Darren Metcalf. Man, we had a great show yesterday. We learned a lot.
Man, I peeped that out. I missed that. Oh,
That was awesome, wasn't it?
it was amazing.
Oh man, I missed that show. Oh, me and Marianne sit there and we tried to watch as much as we can together, because I saw the pieces of it last night and I said, baby, we got to see this. Man, I missed that show. That was
My goodness.
beautiful show.
And for anyone that actually missed the show, go back and watch it and hold your loved one's hand while you're talking to that. And know that you got to put in the work to make sure that tomorrow is guaranteed.
Without a doubt.
Man, she said some deep things. I mean, some things.
One that got me said she was saving up for a divorce.
That was funny, wasn't it? I was just talking about that. Saving up for a divorce.
I was like, oh no.
She took him back and they went on vacation and spent all the money, and then he messed up again. Again.
That was up.
That's funny, man.
But you know what? What was really powerful was the fact that she said that she thought about why would she leave her man to get someone else's man.
Right.
That made a lot of sense.
Especially after she put all the work training him.
She gets a training. But that's what, the thing is that, man, she's 80 what, something years old.
She does not look it at all.
Right. She got a bunch of life in her. I know that.
She doesn't sound like it. She doesn't act like it. And what stood out for me was, Darian was talking. She said, "Shut up, Darian."
yeah. And she didn't say a word a couple of times. She's like, oh.
I'm like, okay, all right. And that's just love, man. And we got blessed last night, y'all. We
really did.
Man,
really.
I was like, oh man, I hate I missed that show because the one thing about me and Marianne is that we feel blessed most to see, somebody at that age and, just able to hand down a little nuggets of knowledge and things, to the next generation so you can pass them on too, So
the other thing is, like, when we talk about celebrating Juneteenth, when you listen to the story of Mrs. Metcalf, you have to think about, when we look at these athletes as heroes, the heroes that are in your life are placed there as parents, uncles, aunts, best friends, teachers, coaches. Those are the real heroes that's putting in the work, not the people that show up on that small device you carry in your hand. The heroes are the people that pass on your history and set you up to create history. Those are the heroes. Yep. So when you talk about Juneteenth, our history has been suppressed. Now we have a voice and we can shout it out loud.
Absolutely. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people, especially younger people, don't understand and they need to understand. I really hope that we can pass that show yesterday to some younger people and just sit sit with them and listen. You know, Gina, I saw Darian almost immediately after. Well, I ain't gonna say immediately after. I had to make that trip, but I went to someplace. I'm not gonna say where, and I saw Darian, and it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and she was like, "I hope you guys enjoyed my mom."
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
We enjoyed
Not a
mom.
doubt.
Oh my God,
yeah.
yeah.
We
We enjoyed.
come back, and I want to be. I'm gonna be waiting in the room. On you. That was you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we enjoyed the whole thing. Okay, and Imogene gave us. I can call her Imogene now because she ain't here. Imogene, she gave us so much. I mean, she gave us new dictionary words for
Right?
Mm-hmm.
we have new vocabulary.
yeah.
But
Exactly.
you know what really impressed me is that that she showed some younger people in her family that after 50 she went back and went to school
Yes.
and got her education and went on here to be a lawyer, something she wanted to do a long time ago after raising her kids. So I mean,
Yes.
I thought that was a beautiful thing. I thought that was a nugget that some of these young ones can really take. It ain't done because of a certain age. It's done when you're done with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's something else, man. And again, man, I was overwhelmed yesterday. We were blessed, put it like that, and that's she exemplifies what Juneteenth is.
Mm-hmm.
That
You know,
is it
Freedom.
right there.
Exactly.
Freedom.
Free from
Yeah.
free here. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Free in that mind.
She changed up later on in life. Okay, and
Yeah.
when most people would be scared to change up, all right,
Mm-hmm.
she had the freedom to do what she wanted to do
When she wanted to do it.
She did it on her time. She did it.
And she overcame the dream stealers in her life.
Yeah.
Even when her own flesh and blood, the DNA was saying, "Mom, you can't do that. Don't do that. Whatever." And she goes, "Watch me. Watch my smoke."
Right. I like
Exactly.
the other part where she was talking about she was down there, she was contemplating retirement and she was down there counting the pennies and everything, counting the money up and the husband hollered down there, if you're gonna retire, go on ahead. And it gave her like the green light, you know what I
Green
mean?
light.
So
Yep.
I mean that kind of backup you can't really miss. Although later on there was some craziness going on, but you can't miss that kind of backup. I mean she had some backup on that, believing in that,
I hope
what she believed in.
I hope that these young ladies listen to that too. The young women out there, don't
Ooh.
just settle. Don't settle. Have a plan. Have a
Telling you.
plan. Even though she had some roadblocks, she had a plan.
Right.
Yep.
And just don't settle, man. You got to always get over yourself and keep it moving. For real. So look, we are celebrating Entrepreneurs Day. So I'm going to start off, and I'm going to put my friend Amina up here. Let's see here. Where's Amina's at? Now, put this up here the other day. It's the Elite Prestigious and Private Beauty School in Maryville, Indiana. Now, you're looking at this. There's the programs and the tuition. The cosmetology is $7,500. Cosmetology instructor $5,500. Aesthetics $3,500. Manicurist $15,000. Makeup $550. Now, people look at that and be like, "Well, damn." You're learning a trade where you're going to make so much more.
Oh, without doubt.
Right? And sometimes it's not about the money that you pay out. It's the dividends that come from it. All right. So this is going to be great. This is a new beauty school that our friend Amina is over. You can I'll put this on my page and you can call her. She's accepting student applications and they're hiring also. So she's empowering other African Americans to do their thing,
Did she say she has a list of things that
Yes.
she needs if people can donate?
Yes, it's
That's what I'm waiting for.
just get it off on Amazon. Well, there's a link. I'll share the link with you guys. Everything's on Amazon. She just said, she asked for people's help, but at the end of the day, it's going to happen anyway. All right.
Right.
So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It would be great to help. It'd be great to give up. So just buy a couple of those items for her and let her get it and let her do her thing. Okay, it's going to be a great endeavor for her, and we support you 100%. I mean, all right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Who's
absolutely.
Who got somebody? We'll talk about somebody who's doing some stuff.
Let us know. We are open. We're ready to help you.
Mm.
Take the hand.
Mhm.
You know, we put
Got
that
to.
hand out. Don't smack it. Grab it.
Oh, yeah.
Roxanne still viewed my profile. Okay, Roxanne, thank you. LinkedIn.
And also talk about to piggyback Greg off what you said about the trades.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's real talk. You are gonna to invest that little bit of money because I paid $15,000 for my electrician diploma and everything, and I
Mm-hmm.
made so much money off of that. So the
Right.
thing is, really, people do need to invest in trades. My thing is, there's so many other things that you could do out here. If you don't want to sit behind a desk or you want to work with your hands, it's one of the best things that you could do because you see the fruits of your labor. So
I
definitely,
agree. I
people
agree.
do need to definitely sign up for her cosmetology school. Don't worry about the price. You're gonna receive so much more later on in the
Mm-hmm.
long run. Don't even worry about the price of that.
Exactly. I was remiss in mentioning, okay, with Juneteenth, Juneteenth is Sunday, June the 19th, but the public holiday date is the next day, Monday, June 20th.
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
it's a federal holiday. I don't know how these jobs do, but
You know what?
celebrate the way that you celebrate. All right.
Normally,
Well,
I think
They're gonna make me work in the hot, man.
The only thing I don't understand is why did it take 2 years for some of the other slaves in Texas to not know? Like,
it was a lot. It was a lot of things. I mean, it's a story behind all of that.
why didn't are we practicing what we practice now where we don't help each other? Why didn't somebody go tell them?
That's how they found out.
somebody told them.
Yeah.
But after
2
2
years
years, though,
later?
I see what you're
Yeah.
saying, G. The 2 years.
Because they wanted us, and Kevin, you can elaborate on this as well, because I'm not well versed with this, but I think they wanted to keep us in slavery.
Mhm.
You know, they weren't going to tell us. You know, it was on a need to know basis. All right. So while we still had y'all working for us, you know, we're gonna keep it 100 and let you continue to work, but technically you're free.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can leave when you want to, but you
Yeah.
know, we just not
But
gonna
we
let
ain't
you
gonna
know.
tell you. We ain't gonna tell you.
Exactly.
We'll call you sharecroppers. All right.
And carpetbaggers, because when they went up to the north and came back because the opportunity wasn't there because they were promised 20 acres and a mule, and what they found out they were paid nickels and dimes, and when everyone else was making in dollars, and they still live below poverty. The value of a human life was still an animal, and people just didn't know. They didn't communicate, and um, it's the same way that even the message that goes around right now. There's a different conversation based on what you believe to be true than the actual truth itself, and that's the reason why we're so divided right now is because we don't know the truth. We don't know our own truth, and that's why we continue to educate and create conversations with the youth that are not factual based, and that's the one thing that's got to change, especially in Texas, is that when they're burning up books that go ahead and confirm and acknowledge our history or who we are, that's got to change, because the only reason a child doesn't love to read is because they don't see themselves in the pages of those books.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
And that's true. And that's one thing too, yeah, with the youth, man. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't have a lot of faith in that next generation actually wanting to keep up certain traditions like Juneteenth and other stuff like that alive
It's
because
going
of
to
the
be
priority. You know
right.
what I mean? The
It,
mindset.
I think it's
What
going
do
to
you
be
say?
kept alive, but it's going to be kept alive the way the rest of holidays are seen, as a time to barbecue and get together versus having
Well,
something on television explaining exactly, or explaining how we could step forward,
And
from
yeah,
here.
that's what I mean. Like, it's not going to be enough of. I don't think it's not going to be enough people willing to. Like, we could get on our platform here and we could talk about the history. You know what I mean? We could talk about some
Yeah.
different issues, how we feel about our community and our culture and everything. But I really don't feel that as I get older, I don't really believe that they're going to keep that going. I
You
don't
don't
think
think
they're going to
you don't
want to
think it's
keep
going
the
to be no
history
J
part of it
reels?
going. I don't think it's gonna be enough J Reels out there, man.
I think, and this is my own personal opinion, so these are my views, is that, you know, it was a time when we were growing up that the only time that you brought a life into the world is when you prepared a world for a life to be brought into the world.
Right.
When you started having children that had not even, you know, finished their sophomore year of high school, bringing a child into the world, and their mind was cluttered to what was sold to them via entertainment, the internet, and so forth. You know, you stop having those conversations with the Mrs. Maycaps, Gina's, with Coach Real, with the Moby, with the Great Gray or the Kevin McLemores, and talking about how things were as we were coming up and the things we had to. When you don't repeat the stories of our past, and the reason why they're trying to erase our past is because they don't want us to see our future. They don't want to see our places. They don't want us to identify our place in the future.
And that's continuous. I mean, I don't care how many strides we make. Each of us are entrepreneurs in our own right.
Yeah.
Look how many strides we make positively. They're never going to want to see us reach our pinnacle, but we're going to do it anyway. You know, they won't know what our pinnacle is. You know, I can only speak for myself. I'm not going to let you know when I've reached my pinnacle, because I'm going to keep shining. I'm going to make sure I keep shining. And you want to hate. I've developed, and I was trying to say this the other day. Again, past is the past. I'm quite sure all of us have gone through something. All right, but to get to where we're at now, you know, I'm not going to look back and wonder what could have been or what might have been. I'm here. I'm here now. So whatever anyone comes to me and tries to do and tries to say, you know, to anybody, think back of what we've been through 400, 500 years ago. And look at where we're at now. Look at the strides that we have made. Even though we weren't back there, we could never understand totally what these people went through, our forefathers went through. But look at us now. You know, we're doing the damn thing for real.
And you also have to look at the opportunity when you talk about history makers. You know, we celebrate Black History Month, and we should be celebrating Black History Life itself. When you have a creator that creates a platform for literacy, Distinguished Authors Guild, that recognizes literature for Black people, there's not a open door for our stories in the publishing world that will allow us, unless we are already in the limelight, to have these stories told.
Yeah.
So, you know, I say this to anyone that's put a pen to paper, anyone that has put a cover and a back cover between the pages of knowledge, if you had not submitted your work into the Distinguished Author Guild, shame on you, because you're not taking your place not only in history, but you're not recognizing your craft in order to have your story to be told, because we all have stories to be told.
Well, that was one thing Mrs. Metcalf said yesterday. People need to start realizing that you can't do things by yourself. She said that. Even when she went to law school, she said she utilized those young kids, those white kids, those Black kids, those brown, whoever was willing to help her, she took the help. She said, I realized I could not do it by myself. And that's what's happening, especially in the literary world. A lot of authors are out there trying to do it themselves. And Distinguished Authors Guild is a platform and Dope Living TV Live. We are here to help individuals, to help to move the needle or get you to the next level so that you have a hand that's going to help push you up. The help is here. That's the thing. A lot of times people don't utilize it.
They don't, and that's a shame too, because social media is so huge. And when there's a platform such as ours, and I'm not saying we're better than anyone else, but we do put the word out. And there's a platform such as ours that says, come on, I don't care if we're talking about cows on the highway, we'll stop and we'll celebrate you. We will let people know who you are. Why don't people do it? You know, If I had this, I'm telling you, when I did my show a long time ago, if I had the opportunity that these people have now, I'd have been huge a long time ago. I'm serious. But, you know, things happen. We got to get the younger kids, the younger people, the younger generation to understand that just like Gina said, just like Gene said, you can't do it by yourself.
True.
You may think you can. You may have gotten to a certain level or point by yourself that you think you got by yourself, but anytime that you've asked someone a question about your journey or how you do specific parts of your journey, you've been helped. All right? You've been helped. So that's a form of someone helping you. They don't have to, but they do. And I swear, man, I can't understand why the kids, they think they're entitled. You know, Juneteenth is coming up, and I hope everybody has celebrations and make the understanding known about Juneteenth, so everybody now can see this is where we were, and thank God we're where we're at now with the tremendous amount of opportunities that we have.
And our young people, as well as our old people, when you look at our history, Gina said it, Miss Maycalf said it, we've all said it, you can't do this thing alone. You got to stop looking at life in black and white. Because we're living in color. The Underground Railroad would not have been the Underground Railroad if someone that believed that humanity and human beings weren't treated right didn't create a system to provide them an avenue for freedom. You know, the same way Miss Maycalf said that she had white friends that helped her, you have to look at the people that are in your corner. And a lot of times the people that are standing on you are people that's telling you what you can't do that look just like you. In order for you to get to where you need to be, you need someone to believe in you that will help get you there. And when you get there, then you do what you have to do in order to stay there and then bring someone up. Reach one, teach one.
Yeah, I mean, I think about, you know, my wife Marianne. I mean, she went back to school at 48 and got a degree, and she did it with honors. It's a similar story. She did something that she wanted to do, and you know, she's degreed in business fashion. So fashion, you know, business, I guess. But she graduated magna cum laude. Did it the way she wanted to do it.
What does magna cum laude mean?
Dude, you keep on. Yeah. Do you know? I don't know.
I just like to think it's top of the class, right?
I just know she's got top of the class. She's got the rope, you know, the little rope and everything. And
when you get to out of the number of people that's graduating in your class, and your grade point average exceeded the 4 point whatever grading system in there, you have reached the pinnacle of what represents your class in order to represent your class. That is the highest level of the people that's graduating, that says that I am an example of the education that we have gotten, not that I have gotten. And I'm honored with this title in order to speak on the behalf of my graduating class and the people that are following me.
That was the crazy thing about that. She used to work in a library part-time, and she tutored more people than most of the instructors did in that, and she was recognized for that.
What I really wanted to know was the you said magna cum laude, right?
Yeah.
So it's MAGNA.
Yeah.
And that second word is CUM.
I mean, I get our degrees over here. I can get it with the little rope thing in it.
No.
Yeah. I just don't know. I just don't know what it means. When they sent the little certificate thing with her.
You know, let me tell my joke, y'all.
I know
you.
He go talk over the joke, all right? But I'm good. We're proud of Marianne, okay, for what she's done.
Yes.
Okay? I was just breaking down the magna, the cum, the CUM, and the laude. LAWY. Sigma cum laude.
This bad.
That's my Negro, though.
Okay, let me stop. That's another show.
That's dope living after dark, man.
So look, I want to celebrate someone else. Okay, my friend. When I started trying to do post editing for commercials and anything dealing with the visuals, I was looking around and I was watching a bunch of people's Facebook posts, and I saw, first of all, Waylon Cooley. All right, this guy been he has.
He's a photographer.
I call him my mentor, okay, because he did a video some time ago called "To Live and Die in GI." All right, and I don't know. I wanted to do something like that, but I was doing my television show at the time, so I didn't have time to do it. But I watched, and I did I was speaking at a school. Him and I both were, and I got a chance to finally meet him. We talked. He took me under his wings, talked about some stuff, tell me if you're going to do this. He's the reason why I can do. I don't care if I have a camera this size, I can do some phenomenal work. I want to shout him out. Okay, he's got Waylon Cooley Productions. Okay, and he's done things for Steve Harvey and a lot of other celebrities. The man's doing his thing. Shout out to you, Waylon. That's Black excellence right there. That's what Juneteenth allowed him to do, going from getting to. So, hey, congratulations, my friend, my mentor. So, look, man, anytime you need me, I don't care where I'm at. I'm coming, man, with my little bitty ass camera, and I'm gonna hook up whatever you need me to hook up because you taught me that. All right. Also, shout out to Danny Metcalf. All right. This guy was going to give up photography. I took him to I was doing a documentary for Rick Ross, and I took him with me. So just bring your camera, man. I'll get you in. Everything's cool. Got in, and I'm telling you, and you can verify this. I don't know if he'll still remember, but Rick Ross, his people said I was the best picture of Rick Ross that was ever taken. And I told Danny that you got this gift, and you got to use this gift. You cannot waste this gift. And Danny's been all over the world with his photography gig, man. And he was still working at the time. I don't know what he's doing now, but he's in the mill, and just taking, vacation time, going to Punta Cana, Puerto Rico, Mexico, where he was just going, taking pictures and he was being flown out. Didn't come out of his pocket. He was being flown out to do this. All right. Shout out to that brother. Okay. Because I told him, you're not taking pictures. You're taking life. You're showing people life. And he always gives me credit for his success, but I don't take the credit. All I did was, what was that? I think Jeff said it one time. You can give a man a fishing pole and teach him how does that go?
You can give a man fish, or you can teach the man to fish and teach him what to fish for.
And he'll live forever.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Shout out to my man Danny Metcalf. Don't let me look. I got 1 million of them, man. Y'all got some people.
So, Greg,
yes,
were they related to Charles?
To who?
Charles Metcalf.
Yes, all of them.
Really?
Yeah, indirectly. Darian and Charles were cousins indirectly. Danny Metcalf is Darian's cousin as well.
That explains it. That drive.
Yep. There's a lot of them. All right, Jeff. Ron Reed. I'll keep on. Y'all don't want to say nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, we can give. Yeah,
he need to come on.
Right.
Maybe we can get around on. I can't connect them because I ain't got no phone. But
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Let me holler at my cousin real quick. Let me holler at y'all about my cousin, man. My cousin, Ron is an amazing individual, as y'all know.
Yes.
But with my cousin, he done been through some stuff. I done seen the ups and downs. I done been in the conversations that people want to keep to themselves about family. When you're too young and they saying you shouldn't be paying attention to the business. But Ron ain't that much older than me. You know what I mean? And it's something as you get older, you start to reconnect with your family. You know what I mean? You're more mature. You start doing some things, and then you start to realize you have your pathways are similarly aligned. You know what I mean? So yeah, big ups to my cousin Ryan, because he has a lot of good dreams. He has a lot of good goals and accomplishments he wants to create. And for him to come on the platform and kind of add to the Dope Living TV network and start his podcast and everything, you know, he's living out his dream, his individual dream. You know what I mean? And he got a lot more dreaming and a lot more goals to accomplish. So big shout out to Ryan Reed.
And doing a darn good job at it.
Very good job at it. Yep. Got a natural gift.
I got a chance to actually meet, you know, I met him, of course, during the show, but I got a chance to meet him.
That's cool.
Talk
I
with
saw
him.
that.
And hey, man, that's a phenomenal young man. Seriously, all right. A little bit too damn emotional, but that's a phenomenal.
Hey, that's new. That started coming up like maybe a few years ago. From what I know, he didn't used to be that emotional. You know, he was just like typical man. You know, he talked.
But you know, I mean, I ain't mad at him. You know, it's cool because it shows real. You know what I mean?
All right.
Exactly.
It also shows that he's motivated and you know what he wants to do.
Yeah, and it's going to. I'm telling you, and when I spoke with him out there, and he'll tell you when he comes on because he will be coming on. When I spoke with him, I was telling him how we loved what he was doing. We loved it. And, you know, he was like, well, you know, I think could have did this, could have did that. And I'm like,
that's perfect.
Are you saying the same? Are you seeing the same thing that we're seeing? You know,
exactly.
You don't sound to me, you don't sound like you believe that you're doing a great job. He says, well, he's a perfectionist. And I'm like, it's okay to be a perfectionist, all right? But now you're not just knowing that you have a good show, you're getting that confirmation from everybody else. All right. Just like Jeff, you got the confirmation that you're doing the right thing from Imogene last night.
Yep.
You know, take that and go with it. As a matter of fact, it should make you do even more. Dorian Johnson, Mike Green, I'm getting to you guys in a second. But Ron's going to come on here, hopefully. And well, he said he's going to come on. And just want to talk with him a couple of seconds, and you know, I want to make sure that everybody, I don't care how, you know, who you are, we want to celebrate you guys because Juneteenth has given us this opportunity that we have right here. You know, Evan's doing a lot of big things. You know, Mo's doing a lot of everybody here is doing a lot of big things, and you guys are doing a lot of big things. We want to talk about it. So,
and you know,
let's pour the love in, and we're gonna pour it right back out.
It's the very essence of Juneteenth, being free to do what you want to do.
That's right.
You know, I mean, the entrepreneurship. I mean, you know, Jeff, you know, your cousin Jana, of course, Greg Gray, and Kevin, and you know, I do what I do. So, I mean, that's the very essence of Juneteenth, and I think that needs to be, you know, the message. You know,
and think about, you know, not too long ago, we could say years ago, but not too long ago, things that we are doing now, we would not have been able to do.
Oh, without a doubt. Yeah.
You know, we were not permitted to be on television and act. We were not permitted to go out in public and use eat at a restaurant and enjoy ourselves and sit up front. We were not permitted to ride in the front of a bus. That was not that long ago.
Yeah.
But see, I'm gonna tell you, Jana. You know, and Dorian, if you're watching this, okay, my man Dorian Johnson, man, this dude's a filmmaker. He got stuff that's on Netflix, not Netflix, but Amazon Prime right now, killing it. All right, the cameras that we have right now, back in it, and I learned this, the cameras were not made for black people.
No, they weren't.
They weren't made for black people. They didn't want us to succeed at all. They didn't want us to do nothing. Okay, we had to be the stepping fetches. Okay, you can be in the background, but you ain't gonna have no speaker walls. Okay, but the cameras were not made for black people. So we look different. When you see these movies, take a look at some of those old movies.
Yeah, some of those black and white movies. Ugh, man.
Look different. But you know, like, real quick, Dorian Johnson, man, he's a filmmaker, man. He's doing some great things out there, man. I got a chance to meet that brother. It's amazing how you connect with people on Facebook. You talk to them. You see their posts. You read everything and this and that. But to actually sit and talk with them and see them at work. This guy, I mean, he's surgical. I always say I'm surgical with man. He's surgical with his. All right, he gets some of the best shots I've seen in my life, and he's a director. He's a producer, and I'm proud to call him my friend. So, hey, Dorian Johnson, man, we celebrate you, brother. Keep doing the good work. Let me get behind the camera for you. I don't have a problem, man. You know, I don't care. I do whatever you ask me to do. You're my guy, for real. Everybody say what's up to Ron Reed.
Hey,
Ron, what's going on?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Throwing up them gang signs I see.
Hey, Ron, stop looking for perfection, because it can't be found, and just be you. You know, it's okay to be authentic, because people, when you talk about being authentic, they want to know you. And in the event that, you know, Snoopy, you know, kicking Charlie Brown around makes you cry, go ahead and let it go. It's okay. And I will tell you, when I
cry.
When I was on the guiding light, I never once watched myself. And the reason why, because I would become super critical of myself, and I figured as long as that paycheck cleared the bank, they were okay.
Yeah, that's excruciating. I feel you. I hear it.
Yeah.
So Ron, everybody first say hello to Marcella.
Hey,
Hi, everyone. Hi.
What's up, Marcy?
So Ron, we're talking about Juneteenth and the reasons for Juneteenth, and everybody sitting here is a reason for Juneteenth. And I wanted to especially bring you on, man, because number one, you're doing such a great job with the views and opinions. We want to celebrate you. We want to celebrate you and let you know, man, that we see you. All right. You know, when you and I spoke, I told you, and I wasn't blunt. I wouldn't hide nothing. I said, hey man, you don't see it. You don't believe that you're doing such as great a job as we put it out there to you. And you were like, well, no, I got to work on that.
Yeah.
You ain't got to work on that, bro. I mean, you see it. If it's
Take
bad,
it and run, brother.
Okay, but you know, Gina and I spoke. Okay, you doing better than we were when we first started doing DopelivenTV.
Yes. Yes.
I kid you not. Okay, and so, hey man, look, you are a fantastic young man, and you're gonna do some fantastic work by inspiring people and teaching them, okay, about life. That's what your show does. It teaches them about life, man. Okay, you are an amazing young brother, man. And I'm so proud to know you, man. And I hope and pray that this gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm trying to make you cry. Make this bigger.
Hey,
you do, Greg is gonna cry along with you.
You know what?
Ron, I'm going to tell you.
Talk about his son.
Ron, you got one thing going for you. When I used to train Les Brown, and his manager, Mike Jackson, used to tell me, he goes, there's one thing that Les has that no one else has. If you look at him over and over again, Les has a insatiable smile. It invites people in, and you have that smile.
Yep.
You've been given a gift. As long as you keep all 32 teeth, you're going to be fine.
You're muted. You're muted. Oh, okay.
Man, I'm glad that we always back. Y'all have to understand, like, these people, if anybody thinks that we as a people don't uplift, y'all have been so uplifting to me, and I appreciate y'all. So I always say it backstage. Thank you for bringing me on, Greg. I'm working for tomorrow because I don't want to call on the spot. So, but man, I had to come on, man, whenever you ask me, because I appreciate it, man. Y'all are, this is not the narrative.
I'm not sure what's wrong with your
mic.
sound.
Something's breaking up real bad.
Yeah, you're going in and out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was covering up the microphone. Is that
that's right. You were so cool.
I'm saying, man, y'all have been so uplifting to me, man, and this is not the narrative that gets put out there a lot of times. A lot of times, you know, on the news, we put each other down, and that's the narrative we always see. This is the narrative that's actually alive and well. Is all of y'all, man, have uplifted me. I felt so bad because I left out Mo. I forgot to say your name the other night, man. And it hit my heart, man. I know you don't care, but I care because, man.
But that's the very essence of what we're talking about today. Juneteenth is what we do right here on DopelivenTV.
For real,
every
man.
freaking night.
Every night, man. Every night. And man, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for being so uplifting, man. Y'all are Juneteenth. This is Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. This is living and breathing Juneteenth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's being uplifting. It's being free to be who you are. You know, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much. Kevin, thanks for the words, man. I appreciate that, bro.
No problem.
It's all Kevin. It's all Jeff's fault.
Yeah.
You know, I can say, go ahead.
I take good blame.
Ron, I'm going to tell you, I got much respect for you.
Yeah.
Because when I was growing up, because of the way my father was raised, the boys in our family weren't allowed to cry, no matter how bad you got hurt, whatever.
Right.
So, you know, for a man to own his own emotions, I have a lot of respect for you.
Thanks, man. You know, like I said, man, I don't know if y'all ever visit my social media. I usually put my work pictures on there. And I risk my life every day. I was standing on the edge of a lift, standing looking down like what, 9 floors to the bottom.
That's hardcore right there, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna from me to you, my wish, my one big ask is that, you know, you become successful enough that you can quit hanging out.
Yeah.
For real.
Let heaven come to you. You don't have to go out there and stand on a stick.
I love doing it, man, but I love doing this more, man. I was talking about that with some of the guys the other day. And we was talking about, you know, this is my job, and I love and appreciate my job, but this right here is my dream, man. Is uplifting people, and I do believe that God has gifted me with something, man. Yeah, it's something. That's something, man. Just like I was talking about with Aaron last week, it's with him being an educator. It's just I can't put my finger on that it, but I believe everybody has that it in their area that God has directed them to, man. And
especially us.
Yeah,
we don't use it enough.
Yeah.
You're a blessing.
I
Ron,
remember.
Go ahead, Marius. I'm sorry.
No, I remember when we were younger, and that was the thing that we were raised on. You know, you help out each other as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
But a lot of those folks that went, you know, my aunties and uncles and stuff, they were fresh out of the South, you know, and that's what they used to do to each other, you know, when they came to the city. When they came to Gary, man, there wasn't nothing for them to be in that meal for, you know, 2 shifts. Because if you was on the farm, you didn't make a tenth of that money, you know, and you was there all day.
Right.
So, I mean, so what they did is they learned to appreciate, to help each other. When somebody needed something to eat, they fed them. If somebody needs some place to sleep, they found they had some. It didn't matter however you got into that situation.
Yeah.
And you appreciated that as the person on the receiving end. A lot of like Greg said earlier about the entitlement. Some of these kids, they just feel like they're entitled.
Yeah.
And they take advantage of a lot of things that we used to be grateful for, you know. So I mean, keep doing what you're doing. You're going in the right direction with this, bro, and I'm very proud of you, man.
Thank you, man.
Absolutely the right direction, Ron. You know, and I was trying to say, you know, consider the word blessing. Okay, you are on the precipice of blessing a lot of people, a multitude of people. Okay, because your story's not made up.
Yeah.
The people you talk to are not made up. These are real stories.
Yeah.
And people will listen just to make sure of what Kevin said, your authenticity. All right. And as they see you being emotional, being real direct with your guests, or when you're talking yourself, okay, they're going to see that authenticity come out. I consider myself blessed with each and every individual that's on here because coming from where I started doing this show alone, and, you know, it was put up on my heart to say, well, hey, I need to make sure that there's a diversity of not only talent, but of minds, so that we can capture everybody that's in America, period. Okay. You do that by yourself, bro. All right. It's just an amazing and a blessing to have you here, and to let us be a part of your journey, man. So we appreciate
doubt.
Man, thank you, man. Me and you talked about it, man. But I want to be a part of the Dope Living TV network, man. For real, like that's.
No, that ain't happen, bro.
I'm working hard, man. I'm working hard. I'm sorry, I'm always doing this. I got to stop myself and go back because you said that I can help a lot of people. That's my dream. That's my dream.
That's your reality.
Yeah, man.
Reality.
It's slowly, man. But I do want to get to that point, man, where I believe it's my reality. But I it's so many.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
I'm sorry, man.
That word. No, we hate that word, but
so many people, man. I owe it to my family, man. I owe it to y'all, man. I owe it to everybody that's helped me, man. I owe it to everybody that's uplifted me. I feel indebted, and I have to. It's not just my dream. I got to. If you see me out there grinding, I learned how to edit. All the editing y'all see, man. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. It's dope, man. Like I'll be sitting back looking at it like,
yeah, man.
I just did that.
but you don't owe anybody anything, Ron. Okay. But if you feel that you owe, the payment for us is just continue to do it and be consistent with it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
That's all we want. That's all we want.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And just be the best that you can be, because you are definitely walking in your purpose right now.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We love you, bro. If you want to sit in on the rest of the show, that's cool. If you got something to do, that's cool too. But we love you, bro.
We got a couple minutes. I'll sit in.
Like that.
Okay, you know what?
He running shit.
Why don't we take some time out right now to redirect, regroup, and refocus with our life coach, Jeff Rutherford.
Oh, I'm sorry. Everybody say what's up to Marcella. She just got here.
What's up, Marcella? Thank you.
At least she didn't say it after Jeff did his thing.
I know.
This is true. She come right on and she did the intro, and we here.
Let's go.
All right, y'all, real quick. I just want to piggyback off all this because this is good stuff, man. This is good stuff. The thing is, as we continue to uplift, as we continue to motivate, inspire, educate, just like we do on this show and just like we do in our everyday lives, let's take it a step further. You know what I mean? Let's go outside of the virtual box and let's actually continue to make that a reality in your personal life. There's always somebody you can uplift. There's always somebody you can inspire. There's always somebody that you can pull from the bottom. Like I said so many times on this show, it is about you, but it's not always about you. So just take the time to dig deep, go ahead and continue to help other people, continue to be a blessing, continue to uplift, because at the end of the day, you want somebody to do that exact same thing for you. So don't be selfish and don't limit yourself.
That is redirect, regroup, refocus, because I know the direction of how he does that. Redirect, regroup, refocus, Marcella. All right, she's gonna mix the letters up, okay. But anyway, that's the life coach Jeff Rutherford. You all check his page out, okay. He's got a lot of stuff coming up too, so y'all follow him. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Kevin?
I was gonna go right back to Ron. Since we're sharing and what this privilege, this life we have right now. There's a young lady that I see every day in my health club. Years ago, when I went from Cleveland to New York, there's a guy by the name of Peter Marks that I had trained while he was doing a play in Cleveland. And he kept saying, you had a great voice, you should do this and you do that. I was in New York 2 weeks and I got my union card. I got a contract on a soap opera, and Peter made the introduction to the casting agent on The Guiding Light after I had already been cast on One Life to Live with Jimmy Bohr. And one contract expired and the other one went into was active after 6 months, and I'm a working actor. Never acted a day of my life other than singing in plays. And when I asked Peter, what can I do to pay him back, he says, when you find someone worthy, he said, pay it forward. And this is almost 25 years going forward. I met a young lady that was applying for a job at where I worked, and I said, you got much bigger gift. One of my clients was looking for an intern, an apprentice to take over. She's 21 years of age, her first job. She's making $75,000 a year, and she's traveling the world. And when she came to me and she goes, what can I do to pay you back? And I say, when you find someone worthy, it may take you 20 some odd years, you pay it forward. So I want you to remember the conversation you have and look at the faces that are standing behind you today. When you create your platform, start painting those faces with a younger Gray, a younger Marcella, a younger life coach on his way up, Jeff Relaford, a younger technician, Moby, an author with a dream, Gina. Put them in a situation where their dream can be their reality when you get to that position. And that's when your dream comes alive, when you can see your dream be on stage someplace else. That's where your dream lives.
That's what's up, man. Yes, sir. I hear that. I hear that, and I will do that.
Take them small steps, lead them huge footprints. That's the Dope moniker. Small steps.
That's right.
Hey, real quick, man, I would be remiss if I didn't throw a shout out to Katina Fields of the Katina Fields PR agency. Okay, that's my publicist. If it wasn't for Katina, I would not be here doing some things that I've been allowed to do. Katina looked out for me. She put me places where, man, I never thought I would be. All right, that's my publicist. She out there in California. I appreciate you, Katina. We got a lot of work to do. So now you got to work for the whole network. All right. So everybody check out Katina Fields. She's the best at it. All right.
Hey, I want to say one more thing. LaDonna, I had a poem last week. I threw down. I'm going to tell you. It
was like
just keep rising up.
It was like
It
was like my poems were things that you have to write home to mom about. I was killing it for real. Hey, I want to throw another shout out real quick to Michael Green. Okay, better known as DJ Stanton. All right, this man has been in. He was in Empire as DJ. He was doing. He's been around for a minute. Okay, but this guy is the godfather of DJs. All right, and he's young. He's done such fantastic work with a lot of different people, and he has his own radio station, the Ville Radio, and he's just doing a fantastic job. Hey man, look, Mike Green, I know you've always patted me on my back and said you follow me and this, but I follow you, bro, and I think the work that you do is just fantastic. Keep it up. I know you're going to keep it up. The radio station is great. We support you 130%. All right. Since nobody else wanted, I'm bringing everybody on that I know. Okay, Ron, Reed, everybody else. Ain't nobody giving nobody else no props. Okay,
that's because you won't stop talking.
Right.
I'm waiting for my turn, but you won't stop talking.
I ask every time. Come on now.
And you ask, and then you
start talking.
Y'all, I'm
sorry,
I missed the show.
Hey, Greg, did you see her do a wink? She was winking.
Don't bother me like that, man. Y'all go ahead.
I have to.
Oh, Gina, hold on. Kevin was talking.
Oh, I didn't hear Kevin.
No, I was going to say there's a lot of things that I can go when we talk about Juneteenth. Marcella she shared a story. She said, you look up the Denver Broncos. You have a black female that is has a position as an owner in that. You look at the NBA. You have 11 black coaches. You look at Deion Sanders, and please, Mr. Deion, if you're listening to this, don't chase a dollar and let them take you away and put you at one of those schools that, none of the students look like you. Continue to support our black colleges. Our other athletes that have been at that higher level, bring it home. And I will tell you, 2 years of doing what Deion Sanders does, advertising dollars will change. Academics will change at our schools. You will find white students going to black schools in order to play with the very best of the best. We're taking our talent to institutions that will celebrate your accomplishments and then casterize your freedom 4 years with their vote.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow,
that was
well said, Kevin.
That was very well said.
That right there. Ooh.
Oh
Gina,
man, that's a mouthful.
Go ahead, Gina.
Made me sit up.
I have to talk about my sis that is doing so much. When you talk to her, she's educated. Her mom was an educator for years. She is doing so much, and that's my girl, Valerie Davis.
Yes.
I met her just happen chance. We were in a big stadium with over 100 authors, and we happened to sit next to each other. Now, all of these authors were from Illinois. We were the only ones there from Indiana, and we just happened to be sitting next to each other. Why? Because it was meant to be. She is an author. She's just an all-around woman. Her book that's coming out, it goes right into Juneteenth. It's called Hop on Pop. It's coming out this month. It talks about Black Lives Matter. It talks about Breonna Taylor. It covers everything, you guys. When you talk about Juneteenth, this is the book that's going to educate you and educate kids because it's a children's book. So let's start with the babies and move on up because that's where we need to start so that they know what our history is. They know what our people have been through. And this is a way to educate them as children. I'm so excited about this book that's coming out. And this isn't her first book. I mean, I think this may be her
big one.
Fourth or fifth. But she does so much. She's always in Jamaica. There's a book that she has called Jamaican Me, Know Me ABCs. And oh my gosh, you guys got to follow what she did over there. She did a music video with her book and all of these children over there. And I mean, I'm like, where did you get these kids from? Like, were they actors? Or she was like, no, we trained them. They are dancing. And I mean, they are in step. They're singing. It's just phenomenal. I love her to death. Anything that I ask her to do, she's right there. Any support I need, she's right there, and vice versa. So I just have to give her accolades because she is a phenomenal woman. You guys know her from being on the show, and you hear how educated she is.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
As well as her daughters as well. Both
yes.
of them are very, 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 very phenomenal. So shout out to all of them, and we'll be seeing you. We'll be definitely seeing you. Let me run down this real quick though. Again, Amina Chandler, Elite Prestigious and Private Beauty School, coming soon. Support you guys. Support. We talked about it earlier. Support. All right. And I don't care what you have to do, man. We need to support each other more than ever now. So, Moby, you got another one? What happened? Did Moby leave?
Yep, he popped out, man.
We didn't even know he was gone, boy. He like,
there you go.
I apologize, y'all.
That's
that
okay.
was all me.
He's like, we didn't even know you were gone, Mo.
Karen Day, she has a I Care Essential Summer Vendor event, and it's actually going to happen on Juneteenth. All right, so you guys go check this out. This is in Gary, right?
This is in Hammond, Indiana.
Hammond, Indiana, right? Check it out. She's a very funny lady too. Also, Kiana Taylor, 3113 Creations. Let's follow her, right? 3113 _ creations. I'm telling you, man, these are entrepreneurs that are going to make a big, big, big splash. Now, I want to. Anybody else got anybody else?
Well,
I got shout out. You got another one, Gina?
Well, I just want to piggyback. I like that word, piggyback.
Yeah,
I just want to piggyback off of Greg.
I wish I had a piggy sound effect.
I wish we could put money in the piggy bank every time we said piggyback. I just want to talk a little bit about Karen's summer vendor event. This is going to be, there's a lot of things there, man. Whatever you need, it's going to be there. There are going to be haircuts for fathers. Haircuts for fathers. So you got you fathers who need a haircut, get out there. They're doing these haircuts for free of charge. Hey, they're giving back out there. There's going to be a wellness screening, SNAP and health insurance set up for people. They're giving away Chick-fil-A gift cards. We're going to have raffles, music, food, shopping. There's going to be a lot of vendors out there, books, sea malls, jewelry.
Sea moss.
Sea malls.
What the hell is sea moss?
That's
You should
one of them
try it.
rocks.
It's
It's
man,
one of
that's
them rocks in the
superfood.
harbor.
So there's a lot. I will be. I have an engagement on that day, but I will be stopping in. We even have our own Natalie Murphy there with her books.
Okay.
So expect to see the Tuesday Tattler. I wouldn't be surprised if she in the house. But do we know if Tuesday Tattler is a she?
I don't know.
We don't know.
I thought
You guys come out and support. Like this is a great event. We're supporting our people. We're supporting entrepreneurs. We're supporting other people. Get out there and support. I will definitely be out there with my dollars. You know how I spend them. You know, Greg. You know how I'll be out there.
Shout out.
Ote Panky.
My man Malcolm. I wish I had the sign or the graphic to put up, but my man Malcolm with MLM Printing. He's opening a new shop on Saturday, this Saturday, and it's going to be his permanent place at 61st and Harrison. So if on the corner of 61st and Harrison, if you live in the area, Maryville area, the gas station is set there for years, and somebody's finally doing something with it. Go and check him out. He's selling fireworks.
I know where it's at. They're over there rebuilding right now.
Yeah, it's the gas station, and then that place was a gas station, everything. But he's opening up on Saturday. Yeah, and then always when I was getting the VNO, when I was getting the VNO started, one of the first sit downs that I did that I haven't even shown yet. I don't even have the video, but it's was Rock from Rock a Block Clothing. Rock is dope artist, and he's just the humblest person ever. Go check out Rock a Block Clothing in Maryville. Google Rock a Block Maryville in Google and check him out. Purchase him. He got some cool Juneteenth t-shirts. He dropped a Juneteenth box with. He did a collab. I forget the business he did a collab with, but he's just a dope, humble person, and he's probably gonna be on the VNO. Pretty sure he's gonna be on the VNO on Dope Living TV network. So check him out.
Ote Panky.
So we're shouting out to entrepreneurs, correct?
Yeah, got me one.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, I want to give a couple shout outs. One, I want to do LaDonna on here. LaDonna's doing big things too. We talking about small steps, big footprints. Behind the scenes, she putting in some work and she making some things happen. So I just coming from her being a client of mine, you know what I mean? LaDonna, she's one of the few that puts in the work that she says she's gonna put in. You know what I mean? She one of the few that actually says that, all right, Jeff, I got a goal. This is what I want. I say, okay, what we got to do to get it done. We map it out, and then we meet every week, and then she do it. So big ups to LaDonna because I see all the work she putting in, and I don't care if other people don't see it. It's not about what other people see. It's only about your dream and your vision, and she continues to do that. So big ups to LaDonna. And also my guy who does, once again, all my visual work. You can only see a little bit of it on the screen, but all the visual work, my guy Malachi Moore, because excuse me, he works for Graphics United, and they amazing company. They're a real good company. But my guy individually, he's always doing big things too. He works for another company called Trip Gear. They do things in Indianapolis regarding youth and other things and different activities like that. So big ups to Malachi Moore. He's always doing big things, and he's always creating. I got to call him tonight. If you're watching, I got to call you late night. We got to have another discussion. And he also keeps me grounded spiritually, y'all. Get y'all somebody that kind of keeps you grounded, that helps you keep your mind right too. Because a lot of times we think, like we said earlier, we think we could do it by ourselves, but nah, you kind of need somebody that you can kind of talk to, unload on, get some things out. And he's one of those people for me as well. And if I got more people, I come back.
And most important about that, having that person, you got to be able to trust them. Because you got to be able to trust that when you say something to them, they're saying it to you and not the whole world. Because back in the day, that was one of the biggest things. People's tongues wagging. I just hope the younger generation gets it. I mean, so far they're not, because that's part of the people. Part of these people stand on TV all the time. You look at these shows that's like the housewives shows. I don't
Yeah.
want to say it like that, but the drama shows. I mean,
Mhm.
that's what keeps all that mess keep going in. And that's not the light we want to be seen in. I mean, I just think we could do better. I think we could do better.
I have an entrepreneur that I'd like to shout out to. He's the executive director of the United Golfers Association, and also, which is an organization that's committed to bringing in Black youth and adults, teaching them and advancing them in the sport of golf. He's also the president and founder of Deuce Golf Premium Accessories, which are like leather gloves, cigar pouch, hand stitched cigar pouches, duffel bags, and things of that nature. And his name is, we call him Ty. His name is Tariq Dalavalad. Yes, he's a family member. And this is a young man that did go to an HBCU. He went to Morgan State, and he started off small, like with the family business. And now his business is really growing and growing. And if I can get him just slow down, might be able to get him on the show, but just to talk about the different struggles that he's gone through, and being an African American in the sport of golf, and even trying to sponsor tournaments, and just like I said, get into the golfing industry. He was also the first Black to get his products in the PGA stores for the PGA stores as well. So if you're looking for any golf accessories or things of that nature, and if you're into golf tournaments, look up deuce.co for his accessories and his tournaments.
All right. Most definitely. Is there anyone else? Jeff says he has one more. Hold on.
I got one more.
Jeff also said he was waiting for the voice of God. LOL.
That was with that music that was on earlier.
I know, but I just thought I'd throw it in this time.
Okay, that's what's up. But all right, I got one more. Her name is Ashley Breveley, another one of my clients. I got small clients too trickling in, but between LaDonna and Ashley, they getting it. They getting it. Ashley has a hand sanitizer company called Ashtizer, and she has different scents. Yeah, it's called Ashtizer.
Oh, Ash with the H. I thought you said ass.
No. Oh my God. See, Ash, we ain't gonna have him butcher this name on here. It's Ashtizer. Ashtizer. And she has a different scent. She has she does it seasonal. She does summer, winter, fall scents and everything like that. So yeah, fragrances. She's advertising it more so as a luxury hand sanitizer. So if you want your hands to smell good and still stay soft and hydrated, because she got some little ingredients in there to keep you hydrated. Like, you know how you use some hand sanitizer and dries out your hands because the alcohol is in that bad boy? She has a nice little mixture that she created, and it just keeps your hands moisturized throughout the whole day. So it's a very good product. It's something that I use all the time. I keep several bottles in the car, and I also got some at work too. But big ups to Ashley. She's doing a lot of vendor events. That's another thing. If you have a product, vendor events, you should always be there. If you have a tangible product in hand, you need to be at vendor events. And she's selling and making a heck of a lot of money just off that. So big ups to Ash.
Off of Ashy Products.
Yeah.
Ashtizer. That's a good product. Just spray your ass and you ain't got to do nothing else. You don't smell like.
So has anybody heard from Nick Nova?
It's too hot for that.
Nick Nova's killing, man. He's killing it out there.
I see him doing a lot of stuff
on stage, and that's what he's doing right now. So shout out to Nick Nova as well.
Yes, Nick.
Yes.
Look, Nick was discovered right here on Dope Living TV Live.
Yep.
So look, we're not gonna go around and let everybody say what they want today, okay? Because I'm gonna take a moment and go around myself. All right. So when I'm done, y'all not getting a chance. All right, we're gonna end the show.
You can't do it like that, Greg. You know you can't.
We're all gonna cry.
Yes, I can. So here's the thing. You know, as we're here getting ready to celebrate Juneteenth, we're celebrating it tonight. We're shouting out, and we haven't even touched the surface of people that we can shout out and this and that. Okay, but as we do the show, we'll definitely shout them out. But these people that are sitting here on this panel right here, Juneteenth is the reason why these people are sitting here, and they are Juneteenth. Maurice, Mo B. I guess we do this every quarter, don't we? But this time you won't get a chance to come back at me. So Mo B is, I did not even know that this guy did, visuals, and that just adds another staple to your repertoire, bro. You're a phenomenal guy, man. All right, you're funny as hell when you don't want to be. All right, but you're a phenomenal guy, dude. And man, look, you are the reason why a lot of the reason why we open this show like we do, all happy and everything. Right? I look at my opening and I look at your opening. And I'm like, man, I'm so glad that you're able to do what you're doing. Okay, so, bro, look, happy Juneteenth, if we can say that. Happy Juneteenth. All right. Now I got to say something. Oh, what'd you say, Ron?
I said mine too. Thank you, Mo.
Oh, most definitely. Oh, he did something for Amina Chandler, not Amina, but Ashley, one of our viewers. She always comments. He did something for her, and Maurice, I'm telling you, when I sent it to her, she was like, "Oh wow, is this a movie?" I was like, "That's your opening." She was like, "Oh my god."
That ain't the end of it. You wait, Gina.
I must, and people gonna take this the wrong way. I guess I gotta say something good about Marcella now. And it's not like that, Marcella. It's that people have. I guess they see our dialogue, our banter between each other, and think that we're fighting. Okay, no. This show, DopelivenTV Live, we do this show to create conversation, to agree to disagree with one another and express our opinions. So that is what we do. Do we get a little excited? Yeah, we do. All right. Marcella is even though she is the biggest mouth on the show, she is the calm of the show. And I guess that's an oxymoron, She talk all the time, but she keeps us calm. Right?
Is this a poem?
No, it's not a poem. But Marcel, it's not meant to be insulting. Okay, you have a lot to say. All right, but you also make sure that we stay on point. All right, you're looking it up. You always are saying, "Hey, what's the topic? We need to get it out. We need to do this. We need to do that." That's a blessing for me. I'm telling you, because I don't have the time. I really don't. My days are full. All right, why they're so full? Because outside of this, I do 3 or 4 different other things as well. Because if I don't work, I don't eat. So I'm always doing something that's outside of the box. But you're the calm. Okay, you're a blessing. Appreciate you. I definitely do. Ron Reed. I mean, it's not enough to say about you, man. You just keep doing what you're doing, man. And to be able to sit here with you and ask you to come on here, and for you to even sit here with us, man, is a blessing for me. I don't know about these guys, but it's a blessing for me. And I'm just in awe of you, bro. I'm a fan already, and just keep the good work, man. You are Juneteenth, all right? Most definitely.
Thank you.
Now I got to say something good about Kevin. So Kevin.
Me?
Kevin is the Billy D. Williams of the group. All right, he's just smooth and so cool. All right, and he sits back, and when Kevin opens his mouth, it's amazing what comes out. All right, and it's not like he's reading it either. It's like you wait on him to put up the 52 cards in the deck. Okay, but it's just flowing. It's just flowing. Okay, that's a deep brother. All right, and you know what? We are enhanced by your presence on the show, bro. So definitely appreciate you. We got a lot of work to do. A lot of good things that are going to come from our collaboration. So Hey man, just stay focused, stay tuned, and you're a good brother. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Life coach Jeff. Oh my God. You know what? We had you on as a guest, just as we had Ron on, and I guess it runs in your family, okay? Because you guys just win our hearts. You know, you just do it for us.
Yeah.
You came on, man, like I said, as a guest because I was looking for a life coach, and as I've said on the previous show, man, we talked to a couple of life people, and they're full of shit. I ain't gonna lie. They just talked, and you know, we waiting to hear the life coaching, and we heard the life boasting. All right, there was no instruction. There was no hope, and I'm like, well, there is no you on the show no more. So it's a blessing, bro, really, to have you enlighten us and to coach everybody that listens every single day, you know, whether you're here or whether you're not. You do a lot of hard work out there, man. You're doing some great things, man. And you know what? I think the world is a better place because you're here. So, hey, man, we love you, and we definitely looking for so much more from you, and we support you,
it's
bro.
Coming.
I already know. My sister Gina saw you at the post office. All right. I was just getting some stamps. I saw this chick. I was like, hey. She said, I know you. I said, oh, damn, here go another groupie. She didn't see my show. You know me. But then I thought about it. Wait a minute. I know you. And we talked. And from that second, we have been inseparable. That is my sister. I don't care. Blood cannot make us any closer. She has such an amazing platform. And we all talk about it all the time, okay? She's single-handedly, to me, made it possible for those authors that can't get their books out there to be recognized and to be regaled, you know, to be honored. How many authors get a chance to do that, all right? And she's done this literally on her own. Yes, she had help. She had to ask people to help her. But the idea, the journey, that was hers. And Gina, you are a genuine person. You are so genuine. You just, I'm telling you, if you guys knew her like I know her, you guys would say, man, where has she been all her life? You're an amazing woman. Okay, I love you. You are my sister. You're always gonna be my sister. When I'm dead, you're gonna be my sister. You just ain't gonna know I'm still thinking about you. Then you're stuck with Marcy. Okay, you're gonna be up all night talking.
Leave Marcy alone. Well, all we gotta do is put her on mute, like she.
I was gonna say you're gonna put her. You gonna put her on mute. You're gonna be talking. You're gonna have the Flintstones on TV over here. You're gonna be reading the book over there. Marcy's gonna be talking.
Did you say the Flintstones?
The Flintstones, yeah. She's gonna be eating the Brontosaurus burger. All right. Brontosaurus burger, and Marcy's still gonna be talking about something that, you know, we really don't care about. But I'll be dead. I won't be here to listen to it. So
that's okay. I'm gonna get to you.
So Marcella, I'm joking. I'm a comedian. I'm joking. But to round it off, man, I mean, I did this because, you know, you guys exemplify what it means to live your dreams, to step out on faith, you know, to just go that extra step, to take small steps and leave huge footprints. That's what you guys do, man. I personally, and I can only speak for me. Okay. Marcella says, Chris, don't forget him. Marcella, let me do what I do. All right. Anyway.
Now she know we not forgetting our little brother.
No, and I don't have to say it. Chris doesn't matter if I don't say it on here. Okay. I didn't forget him. He knows, but he ain't here. So he knows. I'm talking about everybody that's here right now. Chris knows. You want me to say it, Marcella? I'll say it. Okay, Chris, you're my brother. All right. Cool. All right. So I say all of this stuff to say, man, look, and I can only speak for me and developing this platform, Dope Living TV Live. You guys were heaven sent. All right. When picked up Gina on the show, it was cool. It was me, Chris, and Gina chilling. All right. We never even talked about adding anybody else to this show. We didn't. We just, we got tired of doing it the way that we did it. We got the StreamYard platform. Gina said, "Hey, this guy named Kevin want to come on the show?" I said, "All right, cool, no problem." All right. Gina invited, I think I invited Jeff, Mo is just Mo could have did whatever he wanted to do anyway, because that's my boy from way back. All right. Marcella, known her from way back. Okay. I don't even know how Marcella got on this show.
We don't. She just appeared.
I'm not saying it in a bad way, Marcella. I'm just saying I don't even know how you got on the show. But you're gonna say something?
We ran into each other, and you told me about the show, and I was a viewer, and you kept saying, "No, come on." So I came on one day, and then y'all didn't let me go.
Oh,
that's not how it happened, but she came on. All right. Thing is, everybody fits. It's like every spoke on the wheel is intact, and the wheel runs perfectly. All right. And we got the air nozzle, Ron Reed. He the nozzle to come out the tire. Got the air nozzle, Ron Reed. He in there. Okay. Not always with us all the time, okay, because we don't have to use them all the time because there's air in the tire all the time. But when we need them, it's essential. Y'all get my metaphor, right? It's essential. If the tire loses air, Ron Reed is that nozzle that pumps it back up. All right, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing this right now because that's my 12 o'clock. So,
Ron, you're a STEM.
There you go.
I didn't say that, but look, there's a reason. There's a reason for everybody that's on this show, okay? That's on this panel right now. We are here to inform you of things that are going on in the world. We're here to entertain you when you are not being entertained, and we're here to enlighten you, educate you, because with the people that are here on this panel, there's a wealth of education. So, having said that, okay, now I'll go around the room and let you guys say what you got to say. It's even after time, okay? But the rule is don't say shit about me, all right? Thank you.
Can I start?
Let's go. I'm going to cut you off if you do.
I love you.
I love you too.
You can do about it.
Cool. Marcella, you done, Mo?
Okay.
I said I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Bro. I said I love you back. Let's go, Marcella.
Okay, I'm not going to say SHIT about you, but what I will say about you is that we love you.
Okay, I love you guys back. Okay,
we love you. And we appreciate Greg Gray for the person that he is, for starting Dope Living TV Live, and for giving us a platform, all of us, to come on with you and to inspire and educate and entertain others. And just, okay, I guess you and I are the ones who fight the most. And like he said, like, well, I mean, and like he said, we love each other, and it's not in a negative way when we go off when we're disagreeing. I'll put it like that. Greg, thank you for allowing me to be on Dope Living TV Live.
Oh Lord, y'all done conjured up somebody.
Help.
Y'all done conjured
up, brother. Come on, Chris. And that's pretty much. I love every last one of my love my sister Gina and all of my brothers, Jeff, Kevin, Ron, Moby, Chris. I love you guys, and I'm here for you if you ever need me for anything.
Happy Juneteenth, Marcella. Ron Reed, what's up?
I'm coming back tomorrow, and I'm doing it big for the VNO on Dope Living TV Network Live. Y'all check me out tomorrow, man. I got an awesome inspirational story. Awesome inspirational story. 7 p.m. Central. My man, four-stage cancer. He got diagnosed. 2 years later, they gave him 2 years to live. He's still living. This was back in 2016. And every day during this journey, I would check out his Facebook page. He was very inspiring. Y'all want to find out how he did it and what drive him? Y'all check me out tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central on Dope Living TV Network.
VNO, the VNO.
Right.
All right.
Shout out to Ron Reed. He probably never have none of us as guests, but hey, it is good. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I'm
Don't worry
coming
about
to
it.
y'all. The next
worry
is
about
always the best.
We didn't do so much. We've done so much in this industry, but you know, we got stories to tell. But Ron says no, we're gonna have Joe and Pookie and them on. So and we ain't gonna have another Dope Living TV live on them. It's cool. Okay. Kevin over
Marcy,
there.
you want to be on the VNO?
It's all right. What's she gonna talk about, man? If you put Marcy on your VNO, you're gonna have to make it a special extended 3-hour show. I'm telling you, okay? Because she's gonna get to talk. See, Marcy does characters. Marcy say, okay,
That's
so
hard.
this and that, and then he said it, okay, and then she said it, and then I had to say, and then he
liar. Stop. Liar, pants on fire.
VNO tomorrow, you guys, 7 o'clock. Kevin, what's up?
Hey, as always, Greg, it's hard to follow you. You know, it's funny when I got the call, the invite to come onto the show. This was in the beginning of 2020. It was 4 days. I only thought it was coming on Monday. Then they told me about Tuesday. Then I came back on Wednesday. And then Thursday, you know, at the end of the show, we're wrapping up. I said, well, you know, I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity. And Greg said, see you Monday.
You did say that.
5 months later, I'm still here. I'm still trying to figure out why you kept me. But, you know, a great group of people trying to do some amazing things. I can't say enough about the family dynamics within this group. I can't say enough about the talent in this group. You know, seeing the young life coach sharing wisdom of the ages. Yes. I'm impressed by that.
Yes.
Mo, you know, nothing but love comes out of you, my brother. Nothing but love.
Appreciate it.
You know, Marcella, you know, you are, you know, you are the epitome of what makes a long story short.
Marcella.
But the one thing about it is when you talk about being authentic and being true to who you are, Marcella, you're the poster child for your word.
She make a short story long.
Yeah. And you know, Gina, you know, I you know, from day one, you and I connected. You know, we weren't at a post office, but you know, I know in my heart big things are coming your way. You are queen of queens when it comes. And Greg, believe it or not, you know, I hate to say this, you're just an older version of Ron Reed. You just won't cry on TV.
What you say? The old decrepit version.
Marcy, what you say?
I said he's the real old decrepit version.
So you know,
you're the white invisible version.
So what I say in it out, y'all. You know, to all of our guests, you know, Madonna, you know, all the people that come on that keep me smiling during the day, you know, Chris, you know, God, you're gonna be a legend one day, and I just say thank you. And that's all I can do is I say thank you.
You're a blessing, brother. You're a blessing, Jeff.
Man, yo, it's funny you told the story about how I came on because I sat up and I actually watched that last week. You know, sometimes you got to watch some things to be reminded. You know what I mean? And look at your opportunities, who brought you on, and you look at where you at now. You know what I mean? It's something. It's all about the progression. I ain't about to do it, Greg. I ain't about to do it. I see you shaking your head. I ain't about to do it. But it's just one of those things where, you know, that was one of the first interviews I did, man. If not the first interviews I did, and I was nervous as hell. I didn't know what I was gonna say. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't know what you was gonna ask me. You know what I mean? You kind of prepped me a little bit before we came. You said you was gonna kind of ask some questions, grill, do all that, and then I didn't even know Gina was gonna be there. I was like, oh Jesus, okay, so now I got two people. All right. So I just tapped in my electrical interview days where I had to sit in front of a whole bunch of group of people and try to sell myself, and that's what I did, and it worked. You know, it's just one of those things. You know, I'm just grateful for meeting up with each and every last one of y'all. Y'all have all put something in me, and y'all continue to put things in me that I can use for my life. And even with just my household, my wife, I'm grateful that she was good enough to kind of get a few comments in while I was knocked out sleep.
She did a thing.
Y'all just took her in as well. You know what I mean? So y'all just the epitome of family, and I love that. So I just thank y'all for having me on and continue to have me on, so I could just reach some people and continue to keep y'all around as well.
Thank you, bro. Gina.
Man, I just want to say thank you to all of you guys. This has been a great 2 years for me to get on and be able to talk to my family and, share things that's going on in your lives, share the things that you all are doing as far as business. And I learned a lot along the way.
Right.
And that's from everybody on the panel. I just want to say thank you to you all. I love you all. And we're going to keep growing, and we're going to keep being strong, and we're going to keep being one.
Mm-hmm. Till the wheels fall off, damn it. Christopher Lane. Right.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all been today?
Wait.
What's going on, bro?
Chris, you got on a...
Your wife beater.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you have on one too when you get out here. It's 113 out there.
I'll be there next week,
hey,
man.
Chris,
I'm not bringing any pants.
My air conditioner is acting a donkey.
I heard her too, Greg. I heard her.
I think we all heard I wanna I wanna say, man, everybody on here has been an inspiration to me. Everybody, I just met Ron, but I see the passion in Ron and what he does and where he's trying to go with what he's doing. So I see that passion in him. Yep. Marcy, that's the we call her the mama bear on the show. She the mama bear on the show.
Yeah, I wasn't lying.
Yeah, that's the mama bear on the show. She don't want to make sure we stay in line, stay in order. Mo is their uncle. You know what I'm saying? That does everything.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. You doing it all wrong.
You doing it wrong.
Including that lampshade on the head.
Yeah. Look. What you say? You were doing it all wrong, trying to start that fire. Get the gasoline.
That's a fire.
That damn light of fluid out here. Go get some gasoline. Give me that can of gasoline.
Come here.
You know what I'm saying? It's been a short time, Kevin, but it's like you've been around since the beginning, bro. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with you, Jeff. You know what I'm saying? With you being the baby brother on the show. You know what I'm saying? It's been an inspirational take every time we do your segment. You know what I'm saying? And it's something that's really needed out there to everyone. You know what I'm saying? And Gina, Gina the big sister, don't let nobody mess with me. You know what I'm saying? When I was little and girls used to pick on me, I used to say, I'm gonna go get my big sister Gina. You don't have to fight her. Greg, you already know what it is, bro. You didn't see me come up from nothing to a little bit of something to a lot of something. You see me lose it and get it back again, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you've been an inspiration to me since day one. You know what I'm saying? Growing up on 17, doing all that. Being a part of the music industry and all that, man. So that, man. And then, I don't know if anybody talked about it, but July 2nd, man, is when the podcast jump out, man. Coming from the fam, man. It's a host of cousins. It's a host of cousins. Myself, Haywire the Legend, Bandana Montana, and D Swayze. You know what I'm saying? The Big Game Hunters Entertainment Music Podcast. And we're gonna just really dive into the music. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about the music business. We're gonna do all that. And then I'm gonna throw my hands in the air after the Warriors win this championship, baby.
Yeah. Did you see how they came back from 2 to 12?
I told people. Hey, look, I told my
Man,
son,
it's crazy right now.
right now. He was like, man, I don't know. They down 2-12. I was like, it's always runs, man. The sports, son. Don't worry about it. They'll be
They
back.
went on an 11-0 run.
Whoa.
Into the first quarter.
Wait. You know what they just did? You know what
It's
they just did?
They almost dubbed them now.
So they went on their 11-0 run to put them up by 2, right? Now they started off the second quarter on a 13-0 run.
13-0 run.
That's a 26-0 run. They putting it on them right now.
Yeah.
That's a happy Juneteenth gift right there.
Because
yeah.
they really getting it going. Because it was actually a 13-2 run. You know what I'm saying? So they've been on a 26-2 run, I should say.
Okay, real quick, LaDonna says, hey King Chris, more great energy building. Yes, greatness all around. And to my sisters, just keep being the great goddess energy we are. I love you guys, Gina Gatson and Marcella. Amos.
Roblet.
And then we can't forget the people that was wrong from the beginning too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If we wouldn't be where we at right now without them, they've been a whole part of this journey. Then y'all be on the lookout for Dope Living TV Network, because this is about to change the game.
And finally, man, we want to thank you guys, the viewers, those people that support us every single day. Brenda, LaDonna, Trisha, all of you guys. Let's see, the ones that even here, that Amina, oh man, Yolanda Gregory, appreciate you.
The comedian, what's his name?
Which one?
Reed Barnett.
Who is that? Byron? Brian? Which one is that?
Byron.
Byron. We're gonna have to have him put 15 minutes together. Get on that stage.
Felicia Quarles. All of you guys, and even more. It's too many to mention. Too many to mention. Yeah, we support you guys as well. Okay, and we hope we're doing the job that we say we're going to do, and that's to educate, entertain, and inspire. Right. So happy Juneteenth. Okay, if you can say happy Juneteenth. Let's just celebrate, man, with meaning and with purpose. And we're gonna see you guys next week.
Hey, with me being Black Google, it's Juneteenth every day.
Day, all day,
every day. It's Juneteenth every day.
All day, every day.
He didn't say every day. He said day.
I'd also like to say happy Father's Day to the fathers on our panel and to all the fathers out there and the fathers to be, the future fathers as well. Happy Father's Day from Dope Living TV Live.
Oh, and happy I'm sorry.
Have y'all noticed? Have y'all noticed they only show the Father's Day commercials from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. and then they said they're gonna show it the day before Father's Day from 1:43 p.m. to 1:44 p.m. They're gonna speed right through.
You know what, Chris? Maybe we should change that with Dope Living TV Network.
We are.
We are.
Well, here's the thing about, and Chris, I'm glad you brought that up too. Yeah, we're going till 9 o'clock. I'm glad you brought this up too. So Mother's Day, man, it'd be harps, it'd be angels flying all over
everywhere.
7 months, man. Okay, right after Christmas.
Wait.
Mother's Day stuff.
Hey, Greg, and they got the socks commercial, the t-shirts commercial, the tie commercial.
It'd be a Mother's Day show on Christmas Eve. Okay, it'd be a Mother's Day show. All of that stuff, and we got to sit and listen to it. But when Father's Day, it's like, when is Father's Day? It's tomorrow. All right.
Told us yesterday.
Like I said, they show all the Father's Day commercials from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Yeah. That's crazy, dude.
But you know what? That's why with Juneteenth and our freedom that we have, we can change that.
Oh, we gonna change it.
That's something we can change.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna get us a Fruit of the Loom sponsor.
Oh my God! Did you see that call, Chris? I'm sorry, y'all. Wow. Did you see that? That was a charge.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the replay. I'm sorry.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, that's a charge. Oh, challenge that. They got to challenge that.
You can't do that, right?
He put his shoulder down.
Yes, he did. Challenge.
Yeah, Steve needs to challenge. Well, he don't need to challenge. Well, yeah,
look,
You know,
look,
he don't need to challenge nothing.
look real close, Chris. There's a $50
yeah. He put his
bill.
he put his shoulder down.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Right there.
There's a
right there.
$50 bill hanging out the ref's pocket.
Let's celebrate the King of all day. Happy
sorry.
King's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day too, y'all.
Yeah, that's a charge.
I'm gonna start right now because it's gonna happen anyway.
All right.
Happy Mother's Day to all of. LaDonna Booker says we must celebrate our kings all day. Happy King Day.
Thank
Damn,
you.
she's got a lot of kings in all her comments.
Mhm.
King, put a queen in there sometime.
Well,
All right, yeah, we got.
That's three. That's three.
Wow, and he didn't get
Hold
caught.
on. Well, I feel like everybody watching the game except for
I'm sorry, we got.
I thought we were doing a TV show.
This is Dope Living TV Live. Okay, we will see you guys when we see you next week. All right. Until
We
then,
can stay on, hey, look, we can stay on and do the commentary.
And remember, VNO tomorrow.
Kevin is a sports guy.
VNO.
Oh, did you see that? And he still missed.
Wait a minute.
Wow. Anyway, I got food. I got a chicken leg to eat.
Ah,
All right.
All right, y'all.
Daddy. Oh, no. Oh, oh.
Thanks,
wait.
everyone.
Come on, G.
I think it's time to play the outro. It's time to play the
I'll see
outro.
y'all later. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Happy Juneteenth.
Turn to the game, guys.